Today, I'm going to be talking about Minecraft's biggest flaw. Now, I like Minecraft. As you can tell, I made plenty of videos talking about it, and I would have made more. It's just, my hardware is a piece of crap. I'm not going into that again. But what it does is once something is made, it's set in stone. Like, the strongholds haven't significantly changed since they were added. Like, occasional loophole changes, but, like, it's, first of all, not that big of changes. Second of all, doesn't happen that much. And, like, look at the end. Look at it. It needs an update, very clearly. And an update is in order. Because it's got the exact same problem. Actually, it's got a significantly worse problem than the Nether did at early Minecraft. Because early Minecraft, it was go to the Nether, get blaze rods for potions, and just literally fortresses. Nether fortresses were the only things that the Nether was useful for. Only thing. But the Nether update changed that. But, the end, other than, the final boss, but other than that boss fight, which is horrendously outdated, may I add, like, well, you just gotta smack a couple crystals. Actually, you don't even really need to if you just bring, 8 beds, not even. You bring, 8 beds, and you just win instantly, moment out of purchase. So yeah, it's dated. It's dated. It's very, very dated. Everything in the end is dated as all hell. And they need to fix it. So end update 1. Having the final dimension being completely useless other than one item. And a boss fight that does nothing pretty much. It's terrible. It's terrible game design. Second thing, the loot thing, there's the Nether, which has the best loot in the game, despite being the middle of the game. Which that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why is the best loot in the middle of the game? And also, the thing is that you go from wood to stone in seconds, not less than 10 seconds, depending on where you are. Might take you a couple seconds to dig down deep enough to get stone, or you could just find an open cave and then dig immediately. And then iron, you get iron pretty quickly, really quickly. And then it takes you forever to get diamond. Doesn't take you forever, but it takes you quite a bit of time. And then it takes you forever to get netherite. So, with a really big gap between that, and also netherite, I don't even know if it's worth getting netherite. Because it offers 1 point of because it offers 1 more armor point, protection point, whatever they're actually called. like protect like max out protection off is like 16. So yeah, getting netherite kind of seemed like oh, it would be cool if you could, but honestly, ultimately, it's pointless. It kind of seems more like a novelty than anything serious. Cause like the durability system, um, I feel like that it's ultimately unnecessary because here's the thing. The durability system was added back when it was, everything was meant to be like replaceable, pretty much. That's the word that I was looking for. Replaceable. But, fully enchanted netherite armor, that's just not replaceable. Which, while it will probably never break, it just doesn't, the durability is a thing of the past that, frankly, it's more of an annoyance than anything now. And all it does is just makes everybody gun from ending anyways. So it pretty much just nullifies the entire system. And everybody goes for it immediately, so you might as well just remove it. Or, because that's, so either remove durability, or, yeah, that's about your only option. So you might as well, there's also enchanting. Enchanting fucking sucks. Because you can either just do gambling on the enchanting table, or you can place on lectin, look at a village's trades. If they got something you like, good, you're lucky. If they don't, break it, replace it, look at their trades, break it, replace it, look at their trades, break it, replace it, look at their trades. And you do that until you get like some of the best stuff in the game. Does that sound like fun? Does that sound fun or intuitive? No, it doesn't. It's boring as hell. Well, what it seems like is that they need to rework the entire enchanting system. But no. Because they'll never do one giant system overhaul. Even when that system is old as shit and genuinely needs to be changed. They'll make additions to it that they're like band-aid fixes. Like, imagine craftable enchantments. Or having, like, enchantments locked to certain armor. Like having fire aspect only be able to put on netherite swords. Because netherite is fireproof, stuff like that. Or have looting only be... Or having looting or fortune only be on, like gold stuff, so like gold actually has a point. God, gold is so useless. When it comes to equipment, like literally, you need gold to trade with piglins and boots. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. Yeah, so I think that would give it a good point. And the other point is the fact that crap, what was I going to say? Or like have protection only be on netherite to give it actually a reason to be on to get netherite. Because if you legitimately, like, I'm willing to bet that if you max out protection on leather armor, it's going to be about as good as regular diamond. That just should not be the case. Having netherite, the magical material from hell, having having the best stuff locked behind it, that would give you a reason to go do it. And having craftable enchantments would make it actually worth it. Plus, just rework the anvil. Why does it break? It's, like, it costs 27, 31 iron to make. And it can break after, like, 6 uses. That's stupid. I don't know. But overall, they just don't fix outdated systems. Like, dropping everything on death. That makes sense back when stuff was replaceable. You know? Like, oh no, you lost a little bit of iron stuff. Boo-hoo. But now that you've got stuff that takes like 4 hours to get, probably even more, why do you drop everything? I don't know. Like, they just don't fix outdated systems. And that pretty much is Minecraft's biggest flaw.